Pictures of children missing in the U.S. can be seen on billboards, in stores, and on mailers, but after a certain amount of time, they become dated.
And that's where a forensic team, actually a team of forensic artists, come in. CBS 21's Erica Such spoke with a center and a local family who is hoping that this technology will help bring their loved one home.
For Thomas Piles,
knowing to have your best friend gone, it destroyed me.
The search for his brother Eric never ends. In December of 2000, Eric got off his school bus in Jonestown, Lebanon County, and never returned home.
We spent hours beyond hours, weeks by weeks, looking for him and found nothing. He just up and gone, vanished.
Today, the case remains unsolved.
Once in a while, right out to where he went missing and trying to sit there and wrap my head around it a little bit, and I can't figure it out.
Eric's case is registered with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. This is the photo that his family provided when he went missing, and this is the composite that the center has made to show what he may look like today. This composite is made by a team of forensic artists, and to understand how this becomes this, we traveled to Alexandria, Virginia to meet the team.
When a child goes missing and they've been missing 2 years or longer, they hit that 2-year mark, they're considered a long-term case. And what we want to do is age progress their photo.
Christy Andrews works in the forensic imaging unit at the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, taking photos like Eric's and age progressing them. Eric's photo is one of more than 6,500 that the center has worked on since its inception in 1990.
Right off the bat, David has a lot of similarities between himself and his father. You know, the nose is very similar, the cheeks.
When a case comes to their desk, the first thing they request is photos of family members.
We take a look at them. You know, again, how is that family aging? You know, who do they look like? You know, we have to look at the parents and find out, you know, whose eyes are these? Whose nose is this?
But it's not just family traits and features that they take into consideration. They also ask for details of the case that may help them.
If that child's taken by a parent, they may be living fairly comfortably versus, again, a runaway child who may be living on the street or might be smoking, doing drugs. That affects how you age.
Using Adobe Photoshop, the child's face is carefully morphed into what the artist believes the child may look like today. It can take up to 8 hours to complete. For Thomas, it's difficult to look at both the composite and the original photo of his brother.
It's hard to see him. I mean, especially his the school picture. It's really hard to see. I mean, because that's you know, I get to thinking that's what he looked like the last time I seen him.
But for Andrews, who spends hours looking at each detail, it's her job.
You kind of feel like you know each child a little bit and kind of have a little, not a bond, but, you know, kind of a rapport with this person even though you've never met them.
NCMEC says of the 6,500 cases where an age progression has been done, more than 1,300 children have been found.
Even if that age progression hasn't affected the case too much, you kind of feel like you've done your part in a little way.
But for these composites to play a role in finding these missing children, the center says they need your help.
Our job doesn't mean anything unless people look at these composites.
They can be found on mailers, at certain stores like Walmart, and by going to the center's website. For the family of Eric Piles, they hope the public takes the time and looks, because they say you never know who you may recognize.
If they see somebody that resembles them, call the police department, call somebody, reach out, because 18 years, but it's been a long time.
And that was our Erica Such reporting tonight. To watch this piece again or learn more, head to CBS21.com.